All right, everybody, we're back. Uh, you didn't miss anything. I just moved to the next screen because that lovely little music piece constantly loops. Although I do want to go back and see if the narrator has anything to say about the castle or the maze. Also, I don't know if y'all noticed that weasel or ferret on the grounds during that last cutscene. He was over here.
Beast's castle has a different, more welcoming air as the bridal home of Beauty and her prince.
Oh. I wonder if that was part of the reason why they wanted Robbie Benson. That's the right name, right? I'm gonna feel really stupid if it isn't. But the guy who voiced Alexander, he was Beast from Beauty and the Beast, the Disney film.
The hedge continues back towards the castle and forms what appears to be a maze. An iron gate leads to a maze of hedges. A fountain in the middle of the clearing bubbles with fresh, glittering water.
Oh, hey, one of our spells is for falling water. But we don't have anything to catch it, do we? I don't think so. Although we do have some items.
Beauty's old clothes are very ragged and heavy. They consist of a long, thick dress and a headpiece which covers the hair and most of the face. A long strand of Beauty's blonde hair is caught in the mantle. Alexander searches through Beauty's clothes and finds a long strand of blonde hair. Alexander has a single strand of Beauty's golden hair.
I believe another spell called for the hair of a pure-hearted maiden.
Beast's mirror consists of a piece of glass set into a decorative frame. The glass is unusually clear, and the image particularly true.
Don't suppose we can, go through this, can we?
The gate has been firmly shut and latched. It looks like the prince and his beauty need some time alone.
Alright. Well. Let's see about saving the game and maybe now we should go back to the Isle of the Mists.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Oh,
Great gods, did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
oh dear.
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
Oh dear.
and the cage is swung out over the bonfire. Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
I should think so.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
Oh. Oh, dear.
Alexander is getting really hot.
There's nothing I can do.
Mercifully, Alexander passes out from the heat before the first tongues of flame ignite the wicker.
Oh.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Feeling hot and sweaty? Try a shower.
Okay, thanks. Thank you, narrator. All right. New plan. Let's not do that. Make rain. Few drops of salt water, not from the sea. Vial sacred water, which we have falling water. Because I bet making it rain... Well, they said it was a rain ritual, so... Oh, we need salt water, not from the sea. This water wouldn't happen to be salty, would it?
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's still pretty hot.
Okay. What a way to kick off an episode, with being cooked alive by a bunch of druids. No, that's not the button I want. Right.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Maybe there's something, maybe there's something in the pawn shop that I need. Oh, the lamp seller's back.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
And this guy's also back.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before, sir?
No.
But I'm quite sure. Perhaps on some cliffs.
No.
Isle of the Beast?
No.
Dockside?
No. Leave me alone.
Not very friendly, is he?
This mint dish is empty. Could I take it?
The mint dish is empty.
Fair enough. Let's see here.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
We haven't done anything with the painter's brush yet, but I don't think we need that. That seems pretty specific for that one spell. I'm assuming. Because the magic paint spell said need an artist brush. I don't know, do we need a nightingale again? Or the flute? Maybe the flute.
I'll take the flute.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Is there anything I can get for these coins?
Good day.
Shush up. Want these coins for anything?
Would you be interested in trading for these coins?
Those coins have been around a long time. The copper is too corroded for me, friend.
Okay. Had to check. I know that you're very important. I'm not ready to talk to you. What about... Is there anything else I could get from the, from the ferryman?
Oh, it's you. Come on in. How goes it, Alexander?
It goes. Do you have anything I could use to carry water?
Alexander doesn't want to take anything from the cabin unless the ferryman offers it to him.
Can I take the ferry?
The old sea salt is a little crusty around the edges. Alexander would rather keep his hands to himself.
Ugh.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
Okay, so you're not going to tell me anything new? Right.
Well, thanks again for your hospitality.
You're always welcome, Alexander. Come back anytime.
I will not. You crusty seaman. Aw. Okay. Can I go knock on her door?
Alexander feels his pockets.
No, not me.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property unless he's been invited. Alexander can't reach the house's door.
Okay.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
I don't know. Can you just talk to me?
How fare you, merchant?
I have been reading too much love poetry lately. It is rather depressing to an old bachelor like me.
No. Well, I don't want to be an old bachelor. Ladies. Can I ask you about a book? Can I ask you about the book you sold me?
Might I return this?
Would like to oblige you, friend, but I am afraid that spell book was a slow mover. I do not wish it back.
Well, good. I don't want to give it back. I want to ask about it. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, it's a cup of swamp ooze. Where am I going to get a cup? What am I missing? Why am I missing? Add Styx water to swamp ooze in a cup. I do not have a cup. Where could I get a cup? Hmm. I doubt it's going to be up at the castle. Maybe we need to go back to the Isle of Wonder. Haven't been there in a bit.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, what?
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Does anybody have a cup? No, we get to hear the awesome bee song again. There's the milkweed bush and stuff. I can't get the swamp ooze because I don't have anything to get it with. Hello, babbies.
Hello. Aren't you a bunch of fine-looking young plants?
Ugh.
Apparently, the baby's tears haven't learned to talk yet.
Well, that is horrifying. If they are baby's tears, maybe that's how I could get salt water not from the sea.
Would you babies be interested in this?
The baby's tears only look up at Alexander with bewildered expressions. They must be a bit young for that.
I was going to try and play for them. Hey, what's that?
There's a small bottle on the coffee table. It bears a label that reads, "Drink me." A delicate china teacup is occupying the chair at the moment.
Oh. Well. Let's go get the teacup. Also, I was hoping my hole in a wall would be back here, but he's not. I hope he makes it okay.
Alexander takes the teacup. Alexander picks up the bottle.
Well, we made some pretty good progress, so let's look at what we've got.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup is empty. The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me." That's rather forward of it.
It is forward of it. What happens if we drink it?
Alexander decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled, "Drink me," to see what happens. Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
Oh.
Then beats no more. Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong. His chest heaves like that of a newborn. His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me." That's rather forward of it.
Okay, so it's a temporary... I mean, it sounds like it's still full, but let's not risk it. So, babies, how can I get you to cry? That's a terrible thing to say. Can I tickle you?
Would you babies be interested in this?
The baby's tears only look up at Alexander with bewildered expressions. They must be a bit young for that.
What about the rotten tomato? Can that make you cry?
Would you babies be interested in this?
The baby's tears only look up at Alexander with bewildered expressions. They must be a bit young for that.
What about some, what about bottled milk? Hello.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Okay. Let's step away from that so we can read the spell book and not go insane. Okay, so what did it want for the Alex? Few drops of salt water, not from the sea, vile sacred water, and falling water. Oh. Let's get another milk bottle.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush. Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Ah, sit down. Get out of here, Woodrow.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason. Why would Alexander want to put tears in a teacup?
I don't know. In a lamp? No.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Yeah, because collecting the tears in a teacup, that's ridiculous. Collecting it in a hunter's lamp, totally fine. Thank you, Mr. Narrator. Why would he want to do that? I don't know. Okay, so now let's go back to the Isle of the Beast and maybe use the
Alexander
teacup.
pulls out his magic map.
Maybe use the teacup on the fountain.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. The fountain water might do for falling water, it's true, but the make rain spell calls for a teapot. That looks nothing like a teapot.
A teapot? What? First, mix salt water and sacred waters in a teapot and add... Oh. then add falling water. Wait a minute. Wait. It says mix them in a teapot and then add the falling water. So how am I supposed to have the falling water?
The lamp is not ready for the fountain water.
Let's look at this again. Hold on. Salt water and sacred water in a teapot, then add falling water. Okay, let's make a save here. No, let's make a save here, in case I screw it up. Let's add this to the teapot, or to the lamp.
Alexander pours the contents of the oracle's vial into the hunter's lamp with the baby's tears. The vial, now empty of its sacred fluid, disintegrates.
Now let's try.
Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Sweet. Okay. Okay. You know what, while we're at it... let's go... oh man, I should have gone back. Or I should have got the, swamp ooze while I was there, since the teacup was not... I just would have swore the teacup was going to be required for this. Okay, so let's go back, get the swamp ooze. This episode might run a couple minutes long. What does the last one want again? Last one's gonna want a skull, fall, hot brimstone, and a pure hard maiden's hair. Okay. So, let's go get this cup of swamp
Alexander
ooze.
pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay.
That part of the swamp is out of Alexander's reach.
What do you think you're doing?
Whoa!
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp slime!
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Whoa.
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I am a mere bump on a log, and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up!
You see how he is?
Whoa. Okay. What about the rotten tomato? Get medieval on that stick in the mud.
There's no reason to leave that lying about in a log.
Let's see. Here we go.
Perhaps I can help you out by throwing a rotten tomato at stick in the mud for you.
Really? I appreciate the gesture, but the swamp is broader than it looks. Only a native like myself would be able to hit him from here.
Can I give it to you now? Aye, there we go.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
What is happening? Oh, he's giving him the wind up!
Okay, I give up. Geez, sorry.
Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
You mean it? Really? Brother.
Brother!
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Okay. Well, we've got our swamp ooze.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
I guess,
Rotten Tomato seems to enjoy this smelly, mucky swamp. He's napping next to his new partner in crime, Stick in the Mud. Stick in the Mud has gone into a delicious snooze.
Ooh, a delicious snooze.
A glob of swamp ooze tossed during the brotherly fight has landed on the log.
Well, you know what? I think, we're about halfway through 33 minutes. This is a good place to stop. We've gotten all the ingredients for the Make It Rain spell. We've gotten some of the ingredients, maybe all the ingredients for the, some of the ingredients for the Magic Paint spell. This has been a good episode. This has. So, until next time, y'all be good. Bye-bye.